This is KRDS News, your news source for the Annandale High School Cardinals.
Hello, Annandale High School, and welcome to KRDS News. I'm Addie Phoebe.
And I'm Mary Bowman. Thank you for joining us this Friday for weekly news updates and announcements.
Seniors, we are down to 9 days left of school. Are you ready? Aubrey Hogus and Adelie Drugo went around asking seniors how they feel about inching closer and closer to graduation. Let's take a look.
Okay, we're down to our mid-quarter. We just finished midterms. How are you guys feeling? We have about 10 days until we graduate.
Phenomenal.
I'm excited.
Me too. I think it's really crazy, but I'm also excited to get out of here.
I'm ready for it.
A lot of responsibility is going to be coming at my way, and I am not prepared at all.
Pretty great. Feeling a little bit anxious, not gonna lie. There's a lot on my plate.
Well, I'm gonna be with you. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. My schedule's gonna open up a lot when I'm out of school, but then it's gonna be like, oh, now what do I do?
Do you guys have a favorite class that you've taken here at Annandale?
Honestly, service learning, even though I harass Herman on the daily, I just like getting outside.
Mossman with Clower Camp was pretty memorable, I would say, in world history.
What would you do by Tangwall?
I think my favorite class I've taken so far is either survival lit or war films. Either one of those.
Any class with Onstead is pretty fun.
That's kind of hard to pick because all of my classes have been really good. I don't think I've got a bad class. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go with like a safe answer and just say like any social studies teacher.
I loved ceramics.
Do you have a favorite teacher that you've had classes with or that you just honestly want to thank for being such a great teacher?
Tangwall's a dog. I wish he was out on break right now because I'd give him a big old hug.
Honestly, love Clover Camp. I would spill all my drama to him, and he would get really into it and would want to know more.
Edmondson, she's been really awesome. She lets me just take a bunch of her stuff for free.
I like Mossman. He's kind of funny, so.
Probably Mr. Mossman right there.
Oh, shoot.
I think he should join us.
Scotty Moss, it's your turn.
He's camera shy.
Probably Nicole Green. She's just super sweet. We love her.
Good one. And cut.
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you to all the teachers who continue to push us to work hard and succeed. We appreciate all the time and effort you put into teaching. We hope you had a great week, and students, remember to thank your teachers.
This past Monday, the Survival Lit class took their biannual field trip to Camp Ripley. They spent the day venturing through the woods using their newly learned navigation skills. Let's take a look.
Hey y'all, survival lit trip, yeah. Fit check for the survival lit trip. I got my everyday shoes on, I got my work jeans on and a belt, and I got a big old sweatshirt I put in my closet I never wear.
Miss Campson's Survival Lit class took its biannual field trip to Camp Ripley on Monday this week. Students are brought into the deep, dark woods and left with a map, compass, and a protractor to find their way out. It's not as scary as you might think.
Hey y'all, pull out the hot Cheetos. Colby's losing us already. Losing our protractor. It's quite hot out here. And we're still on the packed road.
We're about 5 minutes deep and I want to go home.
Haven's got her safety strap on.
Yep.
And the boys are walking in front of us. Colby found a blue feather that he loves so much and he's keeping it in his bag.
The goal is to find 5 waypoints that are spread out through the woods. Students have to figure out the direction and distance to find the next waypoint.
Hey y'all, we found 4 points. We need to get 1 more, then we're gonna go eat lunch. Hey y'all, we made it back.
Who's got this blue water bottle?
It's mine, you can use it.
What is it?
Hey, Ben.
Read the thing.
Hey, Ben.
What? Oh, hi.
Base orange type 2. What are you doing? Why am I on this?
Hey y'all, we're on the bus. We made it on.
Looks like that was a lot of fun. By the way, the number of wood ticks found creeping and crawling on our students was a total of 150. Ew.
The Androids robotics team traveled to state this weekend, capping off their season for the year. KRDS correspondent Kaylin Howalt sat down with the entire robotics team to ask them about how the season went.
My favorite moment from the season was playing in playoffs at Granite City as a backup robot, and we went out there and slayed.
Also Granite City.
So have to agree with Granite City.
My favorite moment, going to Worlds. because I wasn't there for Granite City.
My favorite moment this season was at our first competition when the robot was actually running around in the field. It was just like a cool moment to see all this work pay off and see this robot moving and performing okay. It was the first match.
Best part about being in robotics is hanging out with everyone, getting to know people I never would have talked to had I not been in robotics.
I would say my favorite part is also the people, just the connections that you make, getting to learn new things and meet new people.
Getting to hang out with everyone and then learning from other people.
When I got here 4 years ago, I didn't know what I was doing or what I wanted to do. And I got to try a bunch of different stuff and find that I like doing business stuff. And that's something I want to pursue in the future. And I wouldn't have known that without robotics.
It's definitely getting to hang out with you goofballs every day.
It's fun being the only coder on the team, so I can really express my knowledge and feel like I'm someone to go to for help.
The fact that robotics really feels like a second family to me. How we're all there for each other.
I would recommend being on the robotics team because it's fun. I don't know.
I feel like people associate robotics with building things, and there's so much more to that. You can learn coding, you can learn marketing, like you can learn business. It's the best place, best extracurricular to learn a lot of skills that you will actually use going forward.
You can also get jobs and scholarships that could get you into really good, really high-paying companies.
Because you get to make a lot of new connections with people from different states and cities. And next year, this team's going to be pretty solid. They should be pretty good and make it to state and worlds. So, yeah, when they do that, you get to go to Houston. So join.
Sounds like a fun season. Now on to the weather with Copper, and then after that is sports.
Jordan is on him. Shot clock at 7. He'll dance. Great cut over and a shot. What a play! He goes over there. Now Jokic will come over and.
Hi, I didn't see you come in. Welcome back to the weekly weekend weather report with your weatherman Copper Line. It's looking to be a pretty great weekend this week. Today you should be seeing some sun behind the clouds with a high of 77. Tomorrow will also be a high of 77, and Sunday will boast a high of 80. The sun should be out for the majority of the weekend, so make sure to get some vitamin D. That's all for this weather report. See you on the next one.
I do have it. Thanks, Copper, for the weather report. Now on to sports. I'm Joe Healy.
And I'm Adelie Druga. Varsity baseball stayed home last Friday, winning a great game 9-0 against Glencoe. This week they played a tough Dassel-Cokato team, losing 6-0, but on Thursday, varsity and JV traveled to Litchfield to play a doubleheader. Varsity and JV destroyed the Dragons, winning all games. Huge shout out to Christian Garner and Connor Lampy for pitching great games. Get some ice on those arms.
Softball was very busy balling this week. They started the week with a few close losses, but came out stronger on Thursday, beating Litchfield 12-1 and 11-1. Shout out to Bryn Fahey and Kara Shear for hitting triples last night, and Haven Lynn for hitting an in-the-park home run. Way to go, girls, and they play Dassel-Cokato today.
Track went to Rocori for a true team meet on Tuesday. Both girls and boys competed well, with many records set. They have a conference meet next Tuesday in Litchfield. Keep working hard, athletes.
Girls golf had a meet at Albion Ridges, taking second with a score of 395. Boys had a meet in Kimball, taking third with a score of 338. Good job swinging, golfers.
That's all for this week's broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to KRDS News. I'm Adelie Druga.
And I'm Joe Healy. Stay classy, Annandale. We'll see you next week, and as always,
go Cards!